Welcome to your dynamic feel-good flow. Throughout this wrist-free practice today, we'll be warming up our bodies by connecting our movement to our breath. So if you're ready to begin, just grab your mat and we'll get started. Wonderful. Let's just begin seated on our mats. Cross the legs comfortably for Sukhasana, easy seat. Sit up tall in your sits bones and bring those hands together for Heart Center, Anjali Mudra. Reach your heart forward between your hands and drop your chin slightly. Close your eyes. Feel the breath and take a moment to set a personal intention for your practice today. Wonderful, and whenever you feel ready, take a deep inhalation, fill up your lungs, and exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out as you flutter the eyes open. Make your way up to standing at the top of your mat for Tadasana. Bring the feet hip-width apart, palms open towards the front of the room, shoulders down, hips over your heels. Inhale, Surya Namaskara C, Sun Salutation C. Reach the hands up to the sky. Exhale as you dive into your forward fold with bent knees, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the fingertips into the mat on either sides of your toes. And pick the right foot up off the mat. Step it back into your high lunge, Ashtha Chandrasana. Lift your chest up, hands reaching to the sky. Breathe deeply as you sink your hips lower and lower, squaring off the hip bones, pushing the right hip forward as you pull the left hip back, tucking those hips up into the belly. Let's add some dynamic movement here. Inhale, firm the back leg. Exhale, cactus your arms and tap the back knee to the mat. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, tap the knee to the mat, goal post your arms. Inhale, lengthen for high lunge. Exhale, tap the knee. Inhale, lengthen it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen. And last time, exhale, tap the knee and then straighten back up into your high lunge. Beautiful crescent shape from the fingertips all the way down to that back heel. Extend through the spine, reach your heart up to the sky, and then on your next exhalation, plant the hands into the mat and then push off the back foot, coming into our forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, pick the left foot up this time, ground down through the fingertips and lift up into your high lunge on the other side. Beautiful work. This time, pulling the right hip back as you push the left hip forward, really getting those hips nice and square as you lower them with each breath. Firm your abdominals. Reach that back knee up to the sky. Inhale. And on your exhale, let's dip the back knee down to the mat, goal post your arms, reach it back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, square it off. Inhale, reach it up. Last time, exhale, drop the shoulders down the back. And inhale, reach it back up to standing. Beautiful work. Lift your heart to the sky. Lengthen the legs. Sink deeper and deeper into that front knee. And on your next exhalation, step it back into your forward fold. Beautiful. Lengthen up halfway. And then bend the knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Come all the way up to standing. Reach those arms overhead and then exhale as you draw both hands through your heart center and open for Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky for our upward salute. Press the palms together and interlace the fingers. leaving the index fingers to point up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen the spine, drop the shoulders down, and exhale, tilt over to the right side, and simply be aware that we're not caving the shoulders inward here. Try to have them stacked one on top of the other, as if we're between two walls in the front and behind us. Inhale, and exhale, see if you can sink a little further over to the right side. Get deep into those obliques. Engage your core. Inhale, hold it. Ground down through your shoulder blades. Firm the bottoms of the feet. Wonderful. And on your next exhalation, come back to center. Gaze up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Reach it over to the left side this time. Lengthening the torso. Extending that side body as we tilt from our midsection. Firm the elbows as you press the palms together. Engage the core. Breathe deeply. Keep holding it. Don't let that top shoulder fall inward. Be sure it's stacked right on top of the other one. Tilt a little bit further. You've got this. Inhale. And wonderful job. Exhale. Come back to center. Look up to the sky. And release your arms. Beautiful. Go ahead and balance on your left foot for a moment and grab the right foot behind you, pulling the right ankle towards your glute muscle as we stretch out the quad. Be sure to have both knees together and the hips are square here. Allow your core to truly be engaged here as you lengthen the front of that right leg. Drop the shoulders down. And if you need a little bit of support in this balance, you can extend the left arm out in front of you and gaze past your fingertips. Inhale, pull that ankle towards your glute. Exhale. Beautiful work. Gently release the right foot to the mat. And let's switch sides. Grab onto the left ankle with your left hand and pull it towards your glute muscle, being sure the hips stay square and knees are together. Drop the shoulders down. Breathe deeply as you center yourself on that right foot. Lengthen the quad. Allow the stretch to gently soothe you. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Let go. Let go of all the negative energy. Wonderful job. Release that foot to the mat and reach your arms up overhead parallel to one another. On the bottom of your exhale, sink low into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, one line from those fingertips all the way down to your sits bones. Have the weight in the backs of your feet so that you can see your toes just outside of your knees. Inhale, and bring your hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra, and then twist over to the right side, hook that left elbow on the far side of the right knee for our twisted chair pose, Parivrtta Utkatasana. Once again, squaring off the hips, be sure the knees are right in line with one another, twisting only from our midline, so don't allow the hips to twist as well. And just press the hands together, lengthening the spine. Let's take an inhalation, deep in the breath. And on your exhale, we're going to transfer our weight onto that right foot and just step confidently back with the left, coming into our twisted high lunge. Great work. Firming that back leg in this Parivrtta Ashta Chandrasana. Stay strong and breathe deeply as we increase circulation and massage those internal organs, allowing the body to be flooded with nutrients. Inhale, press the hands together. Exhale, release your twist and then reach the arms overhead for high lunge. Inhale and exhale, spiral the back heel down to the mat and reach the arms wide into our Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Let's incorporate some more dynamic movement here. Inhale and reach back into your peaceful warrior, Viparita Virabhadrasana. And on your exhale, release it over, right arm to right thigh for Utthita Parshvottanasana. Inhale for reverse warrior, reach it back. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, release it over, lengthen the spine. Inhale, reach it back, sink deep in that front knee. And exhale, release it over. Wonderful. Now come back up into your warrior two, and then pivot your feet so that you're facing the side of your mat completely. So both toes are going to be facing forward, and then gently just bring your heels together, rotating on those toes. So our feet are turned out to the sides. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, and exhale, draw your hands together as you sink the hips low into goddess pose. Utthita Konasana. Igniting that fire in the thighs, be sure that we don't allow the knees to roll inward. Try to keep them pushing to the outer edges of your feet towards your pinky toes. So lift the arches up off of the mat. Press deep into your heels to get into those hamstrings and glute muscles. See if you can sink 1 inch lower. Inhale. Drop the shoulders down. Exhale, sink it deep. Wonderful. Inhale and come back up to standing star pose, and then transition back into your warrior two. Right toes and left toes facing forward on a diagonal. Bring your hands to your heart center and twist the back heel off the mat, coming into that high lunge. Hook the elbow onto the side of the right knee, and then press off the back foot to come back into that twisted chair pose, Parivrtta Utkatasana. Lengthen the spine, and then bring your hands back to heart center. Release your twist. Let's go straight into the other side. Inhale and exhale. Hook the right elbow on the far side of the left knee. Hold it here and breathe deeply. Inhale, lengthen the spine, square off the hips. Exhale, transfer your weight onto that left foot and step the right foot back into your twisted high lunge. Parivrtta Ashta Chandrasana. Press the hands together and feel that resistance between the palms. You can gaze up to the sky or down to the mat, whichever is within your practice. As we increase our blood flow, really deepen your breath and sink those hips low. Firm the right leg. Inhale. And exhale, release your twist, lift up into your high lunge, fingertips extend to the sky, and then spiral the back heel down to the mat as you open the arms into a T shape. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Be sure to sink deep in that front knee without letting it fall towards your midline. Keep it in one line with your foot so it really tracks over that ankle. Firm the back leg, really extending the knee, and keep those hips square to that top corner of your mat. Shoulders open completely to the side. Let's incorporate that breath. Inhale, reach back into your peaceful warrior, and exhale, release over into extended side angle, lengthening that arm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Utthita Parshvottanasana. Inhale. Lengthen Viparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, extended side angle, one line from the fingertips down to the ankle. Inhale, last time, reverse that warrior. Exhale, extend it over, deep in that front knee. Inhale and come back up into that warrior two, and then pivot on the feet so that you're facing the side of your mat completely now. Have the heels come inward and toes out to the sides. Bend your knees deeply as you bring your hands to your heart center. Press the palms together, feel that tension. Sink low with your hips as you open the knees out to the sides. Don't let them fall forwards. Really get deep into those quads, into those hamstrings and glute muscles. We're igniting that fire within. You've got this. For this Utthita Konasana, we're emulating that goddess energy, really empowering ourselves and becoming strong, becoming the best version of ourselves. Inhale, deepen the posture. Exhale, let go of all that no longer serves you. Inhale and exhale, extend the legs, reach the arms up into a star pose, and then transition back into your warrior two. Send the right heel backwards and open the left toes up to the front. Sink deep into that front leg, and then bring your palms to heart center. Twist the back heel up off the mat and rotate into your twisted high lunge. Hook the right elbow onto that left knee. Parivrtta Ashta Chandrasana. Lengthen the spine. Now step confidently forward into that twisted chair pose. Beautiful work. Sink the hips low as you square them off. Lengthen the spine and release back to center, arms overhead. Inhale, stand up for standing back bend. Exhale, palms come through your heart center to open. Tadasana, mountain pose. Wonderful. Let's take one final balancing series here. Inhale, reach the arms overhead and lift the left foot up off of the mat for our one-legged Tadasana and bring the left knee into your chest. As you bend both knees, cross the left knee over the right and bring the left elbow underneath the right elbow. Allow the arms and ankles to interweave, coming into our Garudasana, eagle pose. Sink deep with the legs and maybe see if you can hook the left ankle around the right and maybe press your palms together. Really getting deep into this posture and twisting our joints, compressing and allowing for those nutrients to be flooded into our body. Breathe deeply as you sink lower and lower into your Garudasana. Opening the heart chakra, allowing for compassion, clarity, joy, and contentment. Inhale. Exhale, gently release your Garudasana. Bring the arms overhead, knee to chest, and then release down into your Tadasana. Well done. Let's do the right side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Right knee comes into your chest for your one-legged Tadasana. And exhale as you bend both knees, cross the right over the left, bringing the arms together and bring the right elbow underneath the left elbow, crossing the wrists, and then see if you can hook the right ankle around the left for our full Garudasana. In this wonderful eagle posture, you want to think about lifting the elbows as high as you can, yet still dropping the shoulders away from the ears. It'll really give us a nice stretch in those neck muscles and the upper trapezius. Sink deeper and deeper into the hips and see if you can square them off as you twist the legs. Beautiful. Healing those joints, breathing deeply and gazing out past your hands. Find your drishti, your point of focus. Allow it to help you balance. Inhale and exhale. Gently release your eagle pose. Reach the arms up and release back into your Tadasana. Beautiful work. Let's make our way onto our mats into a seated position and then eventually lie all the way down onto your back. Plant the bottom of the feet into the earth and bend the knees. Allow the feet and the knees to be about hip width apart and draw your hands by your sides, pressing the palms into the mat. Spread the fingertips. Allow the neck to stay straight here as we lift our hips up into bridge pose. You can have your weight a little bit more towards your toes if you want more of a quad strengthening exercise, or press your weight into your heels to really activate the hamstrings and glutes. Wherever you are, just keep lifting those hips higher and see if you can tuck your abdominals up towards your chest. Really get deep into those muscles as we tone our bodies. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time, gently collapsing into the mat. Beautiful. Allow the arms to come out to the sides into a T shape and have both knees fall over to the right side as you gaze to the left for a gentle supine twist here. neutralizing the spine and just recharging our bodies. Feel free to close your eyes. Relax deeply into the pose. Feel your heartbeat slowing. Feel the breath deepening. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Trust in this journey. You are a divine being in a human experience, and everything you're feeling is totally valid. You are completely in control. You are strong and radiant. Go ahead and press into the hands, use your core, bring your knees back to center, and just gaze to the opposite side, bring the legs over to the left. Once again, melting our shoulder blades into the mat as we neutralize the pelvis, the core, really relax the belly, fully surrendering to this posture. And whenever you feel even on both sides, simply draw your legs back to center. Give yourself a nice hug, pulling the knees into the chest, and then eventually extend the legs along the mat. Open the palms up to the sky for the final posture of our practice, Shavasana. Melting every inch of your body into the earth. Close your eyes and release tension from your face. Release that anxiety out of your shoulders and neck. Let the chest be heavy. Let the hips soften. Welcome the positive energy into the world. And let go of anything holding you back, any negative energy that you simply need to let go of. Allow yourself to be free. You are in control of your own mind. You are capable and strong. Let go of any thoughts or narratives that may be holding you back. Come back to that intention. Come back to your breath. Don't allow the mind to wander too far. And whenever you feel ready, just take a deep inhalation, fill up your lungs, drink in that oxygen, and begin to find movement throughout the body once again. Reach the arms overhead and stretch through your toes. Roll over onto one side, coming into that fetal position. Eventually press up into your hands, creating our Sukhasana. Coming full circle back to the beginning of our practice. Bring those palms to your heart center as you sit up tall. Drop the shoulders down. Thank your body for all that it does for you. Thank yourself for doing something good for your body, for your mind, and coming to yoga, sharing this practice with yourself. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. I send you love and light. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching Mermaid Yoga. Don't forget to share and like this video and comment any suggestions or requests you might have below. Click the subscribe button to watch our channel grow. We'll see you again on the mat soon.